We've had our boat moored at this marina for a little over 2 years. In that time, we've come to learn two very important lessons from our neighbors. The first lesson: sometimes boat work can be very noisy. And the second lesson is sometimes boat work can be very messy. Okay, neighbors, we took the hint. Before we get to work in the cockpit, we use tarps and painter's plastic to close off our work area. Now we're ready to get to work. Today we have a couple of areas in and around the cockpit we need to check out. Brandy and Amelia get started pulling out the teak along our cockpit seating. Since the rest of the wood on board is in such bad shape, we decided to minimize the amount of wood we were going to have topside and get rid of as much as possible. Meanwhile, I'm getting to work cleaning up the edge of our companionway so the girls can start fiberglass. Lock in, and then we have the ability to pull. After a quick spot of help from Dad, Amelia made short work of the rest of the cockpit teak. Okay, wait a second, Justin. What are you doing? So a couple of weeks ago, I wanted to see why our companionway was leaking, and it was in such bad shape, I decided to remove the whole thing. It came out pretty easy because the glue in the wood was very old. But I also think I found a spot of core damage that I have to investigate. So, let's cut another hole in the boat. Well, I got the gel coat done.
Looks like you got a good chunk of fiberglass too.
Just the pattern from the matting. Like, this is, oh, maybe I got the second layer.
Oh, yeah.
Now we get to see how bad the core is.
Oh.
And it's not bad.
Yeah?
Yep, it's all edged. It's all edge problem.
The edge doesn't even look that bad. We just cut out a little section here.
Now you just gotta fill it in, really, I think.
Yeah.
Alright, girls, it's time to fiberglass.
Okay, so resin doesn't stick to wax paper, so we're using that to make sure that we can actually pull it up when it's starting to kick. So that way it doesn't get stuck to the counter.
What does it mean for fiberglass to kick?
Like kick the bucket, it starts to cure.
You know how we were talking about the hatch? The slider?
Yeah.
And I was talking to Dad about it yesterday, and he decided that he wants to redo it anyway, so I think we're going to put a window in it now, so that we get more light down below.
We can make it like plexiglass or whatever.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna get a thicker piece though. I think instead of a 1/8 of an inch, because I think that's what he got, or 1/8, or maybe he got 1/16. I don't remember, but we're gonna get a 1/4 of an inch. I think.
Brandy's right. We got thicker glass for the slider and a whole lot of work in front of us as we over-engineer our companionway entrance. See you next time.